Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Defender's Quest. This is Oblique, and yeah, I know that the last video again had problems with the mouse looking like a black block, but I double and triple tested it this time, and I am almost positive that it is fixed. And if it is not, I don't know what the hell to do. But what I think was wrong was when you go into options, you go to video. I tried playing with all these settings, and then finally I looked at the mouse, and if you put it on fancy, I'll just do it for the hell of it, it changes it to an overlay icon, which is only on the game screen. But if you change it back to default, it just puts your default cursor on there. So anyway, now that I explained that and got that out of the way, let's start playing again. And last time, if I remember correctly, we were running away from Osmal and the dude in red, and some old guy helped us escape. So we're heading to a town, apparently, Karsk. Survivors camp of nomadic villagers, Karsk pays a heavy tribute to Osmal to escape raids. So, yeah, that's where we're heading. Listen, Azra, if we're going to make it to the monastery, I think we're going to need more people. Well, we've got slack. I mean, sane people. People that we can rely on in a fight. People that wear armor. What, and cover up this glorious physique? Yeah, let's hire some reinforcements. What, I'm all we need. I have the body of a bronze god. And the brains of a drunken weasel. A drunken weasel god. More about towns. Different towns have different things to offer. For instance, you can hire rangers and purchase armor in this town. Remember, bigger armies are more expensive. Each new hire costs more than the last. Yeah, they already explained that. So this town, you can hire rangers. Ooh, I have plenty of money. You know what? What the hell? This one looks cool anyway. So let's hire Tana. So now we can actually buy armor. Like I mentioned previously, the berserkers cannot wear armor, but rangers can. Let's see what weapons we have available. Green bow or wood bow. So it looks like I can just upgrade the armor, and for the most part, these guys don't see a lot of damage coming their way. So I think I'm going to forego the armor for now. Plus, it doesn't offer a whole hell of a lot. Yeah. So I'll probably just buy this bad boy for Keta, and then a green bow. Sapling wood and stocked with wood arrows. A bow made from wood and stocked with some stone-tipped arrows. Yeah, so let's just buy this, and we'll buy this. We'll go to equip. We'll upgrade their equipment eventually. There's better stuff that comes along, so. And I figure it's better to get everyone at least a little bit equipped rather than just focusing on one person. I think that's all we need for now. So yeah, let's just keep going. So the Battle of Karsk. Osmal's forces lay siege to Karsk. So the levels here 3 to 6. We have 5 waves, and let's go. Nothing new yet. The town is under attack. Guards, launch the assault. She's worth a fortune. I want her alive. Nobody else matters. Release the Revenant. So yeah, this battle actually looks... Oh yeah, I forgot. This battle's kind of annoying. Because you have very limited space. Let's put her here, boost her right away. So if you want to have a lot of melee help, you need to spread them out, which is kind of frustrating. So we'll do that, and then I want to get my other archer out as well. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but you can change who they attack. For the most part, I keep it on first. There are a couple units that I will change up and have them attack different groups of people, but for the most part, I keep it on first because it's usually the best choice anyway. So let's get you out here. I should probably move her over a little bit, but that's okay. Right now everything's going pretty smoothly. Let's speed this up a little bit, since nothing's really happening. Yeah. I might be able to, considering the setup of this battle, considering the levels of the enemies and the number of waves, I might be able to go back and actually work on some of the older battles on harder difficulties. One thing that happens usually, other than just getting harder enemies, is they add different spawn points. So for this level, there's only one spawn point, and it actually shows you right here. I think they explain it when they add them, but which spawn point they're going to come out of. And I think on the extreme difficulty of this level, there's like 3 different spawn points, or 4. So you have to change your strategy up a little bit, but usually by that point you'll have a ton more units and a lot more psi energy to summon them with. Yeah, again, I don't know if I mentioned, but the amount of psi energy she starts with increases quite significantly as she levels up. So I don't know how much she had when she started, but yeah, I think on my other game she has about 2,000 when she starts. So you can, it only costs, what, 25 to summon these guys? So you can upgrade them to almost their maximum level right away. Right at the beginning of battle, which is what you need to do. This is still slow. So yeah, right now it's these battles are still pretty bland, considering the strength of the enemies. So let's boost her. She'll go a little bit faster and do a little bit extra damage. But yeah, it does define the Ranger class as the best all-around class, and I agree. They are extremely important, especially if you have very good placement for them. Congratulations. I wonder when it's going to stop saying that. I don't know if I have to choose an option or what. We already went over this. Everyone knows. We got it. It's okay. Alright. God damn it. Let's... Yeah, I understand. Okay. So... let's bump that for these guys as well. Yeah, we'll not worry about swiftness right away. Yeah, we're gonna add this. It, 10% add 2 times normal damage is pretty good. We want to get triple shot. Okay. Also, you can reset the points. So if you say, oh crap, I accepted this and I didn't want to, you can undo it right now, but as soon as you go to map, it's set in stone. You can reset them at the cost of a certain amount of scrap, and I don't know what the how they formulate that, but whatever. Go to map. Yes, I'm sure. What, the whole town dead and not one prisoner captured? Sir, we don't have enough revenant to continue. You think I don't know that? Get out of my sight. Impotent fools. Inept fools. Yeah. You cannot allow them to escape. What can I do? My revenant are decimated. We don't have enough troops to continue. Look around. What do you see? I see dozens of corpses, not one of which belongs to our prey. Continue the pursuit. We have all the reinforcements we need. That's not ominous or anything. So yeah, now this place is destroyed. All that remains of Karsk is a thick layer of char. The bodies of the dead are nowhere to be found. Wonder where they went. So let's size this place up really quick. Victims of the attack on Karsk rise again as long-range enemies. Oh yeah, these guys. Let's go back to the first one and just see what it looks like. 3 to 7, and we get a wood bow. That is so exciting. We're not ready for that, but the hunter warrior is a pretty good weapon at this point, so we'll it looks pretty manageable. Yeah, why the hell not? Let's get him there, power him up, slow us down a little bit so I have a little time to plan. Put her there, pull her up, and let's put, why the hell not put that down, do that. So let's put this back up to normal speed. Probably could have bought them weapons, updated them in the weapon department, but it doesn't look like we're gonna need it. So let's just see how this goes real quick. I usually try to get all of my defenders out so they all get the maximum amount of experience. It doesn't matter when you summon them, just as long as they are on the battlefield at the end of the battle. And that way they all get the total or the maximum amount of experience. So let's get you out here. And as soon as I can, I'm gonna bump her, and then I'll summon my last berserker. Yeah. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, when you recruit new recruits, it doesn't matter what kind of recruit it is, it's always going to be the same cost. So the 5th recruit is always going to cost X amount. It doesn't matter if it's a berserker or a ranger or any other class, it's just going to be the amount that is assigned to the 5th person. The reason why I'm waiting on this last guy is because I don't know where to put him. Because I could put him here, but he has very limited range, and it would be kind of a waste. So I'm just going to wait until the battle decides that for me. This is getting a little nerve-wracking, but I don't think I can bump anyone. No, I think we're gonna be okay. So yeah, and it's good to always try to keep a little bit in terms of resources at the ready in case you need. I haven't been doing that because I'm pretty sure of myself in these first few battles that I'm not gonna just get pounced and killed really quick. But it's not a bad idea to have the backup. You know what the hell? I'll just plop him down. How much is this? 35. I'll save that. This also, each one of these spells has their own cooldown time. I'm pretty sure it mentions that. It doesn't show it right before you cast it, but you get a little timer that swings around. And yeah, this is one of the longest cooldowns because it is extremely helpful. So let's use it right about... let's use it now. And that should help. And it's going to come down to my rangers, it seems. Yeah. So, I summoned everyone. Yep, okay. So, hooray! We got a free wood bow, so we didn't have to buy another one for Tana here. What's next? Flurry. Oh yeah, you can't get... you have to wait. There's level requirements for these skills, so 15 and 20 is the most. Same thing with everyone. Hers you unlock, so it doesn't matter what her level is, you just unlock them as you go. What do we get? So yeah, this spell actually grows very slowly, but it becomes more and more and more useful as you go on. What did I do with her? Gave her critical. Let's double up on this one. I don't understand why it gives her 2 to this. I really don't care about their initial attack. I mean, an upgrade to it is so minuscule in terms of what it does to help. I think I'm going to give him a boost. And it explains speed, so attack cooldown speed. So if it's 10, so whatever this says it is, it's 1.5 seconds. And that's if it's my cooldown, my speed is at 10. If my speed is at 20, it's half that, and so on. So it kind of explains it there real quick. It took me a while to figure out exactly what that meant, but that's because I'm slightly slow. Anyway, let's go to the map. Yes, hooray! A bow made of wood stocked with stone tipped arrows. I think that's the only battle where you get a weapon you can buy. The rest of them, when you win a battle where it gives you a weapon, generally speaking, you get a unique, which is noted by the asterisk. I'm pretty sure I'm repeating myself a lot, but I can't help it. I don't remember exactly what I say each video. Anyway, let's go to the next story battle. Victims of the attack on cars cries again as long-range enemies. So, let's go. Hold on, there's some people on the road. Could those be more rangers? Others must have escaped from the village. Wait, something's not right. Okay. We're under attack! Oh crap! So here's one of the levels where you start out with 2. And I guess there was a level previously that had 2 different spawn points. So... why did I do that? Oh well. That wasn't very bright. Do that. And put her... It's about perfect. Bump that. So these guys are kind of annoying. Their attack's pretty weak, but they can rack up damage pretty quickly. So yeah, the rangers are also really good for whittling down the health of the enemies. Come on, kill something so I can upgrade her. Thank you. And then just bringing them into the onslaught. Their range gets pretty ridiculous, especially if you upgrade it with some of their level points. So yeah, they can be pretty devastating. And I think for the last guy, when I get a chance to summon him, and if it's worthwhile, I'm gonna put him somewhere down the middle so he can clean everything up. probably put him on one of these corners, just so he gets a little bit of extra space. And we'll bump him. So yeah, for the most part, I feel bad for you guys because these early battles are fairly routine, and you kind of just sit here and blah 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 and let it go. I do enjoy the story of this game. Right now, it's really not. It hasn't gotten into full swing yet. But I guess I can give a quick wrap up of what's happened so far. Pretty much, Azra, our main character here, was dumped into this place called the Pit because she had some sort of plague. And before she died, she fought against some weird evil power and basically came back from this in-between world, which is where we are now fighting this battle. And she realized that she could bring other people in, and that's when she met Slack. She brought in Slack and fought the battle, and yeah. So on the road, after she recovered and we fought our first battle, this Ozymal dude's just like, you know, someone was bringing a cart of goods that was supposed to be an offering to this Ozymal guy, and Ozymal brought them to prison. That's where you met Keta, the ranger. This is Keta, and as you're in the Colosseum, you showed that you had these powers, or Azra had these powers, and Ozymal was intrigued, called upon this dude dressed in red, and the dude dressed in red said that he wanted to see a demonstration of the powers, saw him, wanted to buy her, and then some old dude helped you escape, and now we're on the run. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say right now, but yeah, so right now we're trying to escape Ozymal again, as he's chasing us down. Those Revenant. They were from the village. You think everyone there got turned? Everyone there should have been immune to the plague. All the survivors have already had it. I don't think they turned on their own. The man in red. So I think I'm gonna stock up in this town, and then I'll end the video here. Laxos. A survivors camp at the foot of a mountain, a frequent target of Ozymal's raiding parties. I think we lost them. Aw man, and all I need are 3 more Revenant skulls to finish my necklace. Yeah, Slack's a little crazy. Check it out! I call the big one Blinky. And the one here, Mr. Teeth. That is seriously disturbing, Slack. Azra, there's a small caravan of nomads here that have offered us supplies, for the right price, of course. Turns out the headsman is my grandfather's 5th wife's cousin, so I was able to haggle us some pretty good discounts. I recommend that we stock up while we can. Hooray! Now I think, yeah, we can recruit both Rangers and Berserkers. And I think just to try to round this out, I'm gonna get another Ranger. And your hair is the same color. Go away, there we go. Damn, she's pale. There we go. Different. Her name is Raska. Yeah, to give you an idea of how I played this game the first time, I actually made it through probably 90% of the game with only 3 of each class. Only on the very late levels, on the harder difficulties, do you need more than that. And even then you have to level them up a lot. And wow, I just realized that that iron sword is ridiculously expensive. Let's see what they have in terms of bows. The other thing that is good to note is that whenever you get a new piece of equipment, it's usually a good idea. Let's look at this again. I think I'm just gonna buy 2 of these because I have a green bow available for her, and this is a much bigger boost to what these guys have than going from this to this. So go to equipment. Oh, I didn't apply their level. Yeah, I'll do that a lot. I really don't pay attention, and then he can get the metal shiv. So everyone moves up a little bit. I will either forget or purposely not assign a level, because I want to save it for the later ones. So I think I'm going to start doing that a little bit with these guys. I know I applied slacks right away, but I think I'm going to try to save up a few levels for these other guys. And turn to town. I think that's it. I can't buy anything that'll help them, nor them. I was going to say one other thing. I can't recruit anyone else, and I wouldn't even if I could. I can buy armor, but still, it's really not worth buying these guys armor right away. Not until, you know, I put them a lot closer to the front lines. So we'll leave that. And let's see, I think we get another cutscene when we leave. Yeah. Nomad. Excuse me, are you the one called Azra? Yes. Several days ago, an old man passed through. He said you would follow and asked me to give you this. He said it would help you on your way. Thank you, friend. Oh, sweet, we got a new spell. Healing. Heals all defenders for 30 HP. Probably one of the most useless spells. You'll get a class that, you know, a healer class that does much more healing, much faster, at almost zero cost. You know, once you summon a defender, you don't have to pay anything else into maintaining them. And they have regeneration, everything. The only thing that's a little bit of a drawback about them is their range is a little limited, and they're very weak. So yeah. So that spell, I think I put like 2 points into it out of, you know, the 30 that I had. So I just didn't use it that much. Anyway, so next time we will go to this battle, the Monastery Gates. A massive battle breaks out at the Monastery Gates. So we'll do that next time. This has been Oblique with Let's Play Defender's Quest Part 3. And I will see you in Part 4. Until then.